is going on, fellow explorers? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Crypt Door. I am here at the beautiful, beautiful Italian cemetery in Colma, California. This cemetery goes back to the 1800s. It's a very, very beautiful cemetery. And we're going to try to do some live stone readings today. I kind of threw it out there ahead of time that I was going to be doing this. We'll see if anybody can show up to my little live stream. We'll see. It's a small channel, so I don't have a whole ton of subscribers so far, so we'll see what we can do. But this is one of my favorite, absolute favorite cemeteries in the Bay Area. This thing is just beautiful. You know, it's stunning. So we'll go around and read a few stones and see what we can do here. This one is, these are beautiful. Simon, Gusto, Benedict, and Angelina. Interesting. Sorry, my camera's shaky. I'm doing this on my phone, of course, so the stabilization is not the best. And I'm standing on some uneven ground. And haven't had lunch yet, so I'm hungry. Devenzi. Ethel. $1911. And then there's one 1912 in here too, Morta and Ethel. Beautiful statue on top. Now I'm not going to be able to look a lot of these people up because I'm streaming on my phone right now. I usually look people up on the Find a Grave app on my phone while I'm in a cemetery filming with my GoPro. But I'm doing all this on my phone, so I'm not going to be able to look people up to see if they were somebody or who they were. Luigi. Raggio? Wow. San Francisco. And Katerina. Looks like 1912 and then 1934. It looks like it's kind of hard to read these. I can't get super close to these. As you can tell, I can't get super close because, I mean, there's like some space. You got to walk up on it, and I'm trying not to walk up on it like that. But I don't want to be disrespectful, be climbing all over these things. That's a beautiful stone. So you can see what I'm working with here. You can see this place is pretty big, and they've even got their own street names, street signs. Let's see here. This one's interesting. Julius Benevuti. Benvenuti. Sorry, excuse me. As you can see, this thing right here, it's just in between these. (1890 to 1923). As you can see, this is not in English. So that's part of the magic of this place too. It's, you know, it's the old Italian cemetery here, so. Wow, this is interesting. Jose Escobar Garay. He was a U.S. Army Vietnam veteran, 1941 to 2007. And looks like the family had put this glass box with some flowers in here. I'm gonna look at his stone in a second. This is he died in 2007. 1941 to 2007. U.S. Army Vietnam. Well, thank you for your service, my friend. Very interesting. Salvatore Lafaso and Maria Lafaso. It's interesting. That's an interesting stone. No really dates or anything, it's just their names. Interesting. I don't think I doubt there's nothing around back. No, there's nothing around back on that. I'm liking this one right here too. Cavagna. Anna and Marcello. There's a little bit of a shadow on this thing, but let's look at their pictures. She was 1878 to 1924, and he, September 24th, 1899 to March 2nd, 1953. I think it's 1899. Now this is the craziest thing. This guy shares the same birthday with me. That's kind of wild. Let's see what that, I think they just did a bad job carving that. Maybe it was 1889. I think they just kind of screwed up when they carved the stone back in that day. Interesting. As you can see the groundwork there, they have like a lot of pebble cement work here on the ground. Mariana Tognetti. July 26th, 1856. Died August 4th, 1926. Native of Italy. San Francisco Bay Area here, back in the day, there was a ton of Italian, still are, but I mean back in the old days, man, there was a ton more. It's kind of an odd picture, kind of a weird look on her face, but see, I got some people in here. Welcome. How are you? You guys can talk in the chat if you like, or if you can. Caesar Gig Ludi, 1889 to 1927. Anybody could, as we go along, if anybody could translate some of these stones, feel free to do so. I do believe this guy was some kind of military, because as you can tell from his picture, I don't know how clear it's going to come out. It looks like he's wearing some kind of uniform. Like I said, I love these, but I don't want to be climbing on these and being disrespectful. That's the downside to it. Lawrence, Santo, and Rose. This is a family one, man. This is, there's people on the stone here, and then there's people, if I can see if I can zoom in on these pictures more. And what we got? George Bunny King, 1910 to 1990. Marianne Lena King, 1910 to 1992. We got, we'll see what's actually doing with the dates on. Lawrence was 1913 to 1944, Santo was 1872 to 1960, and Rose was 1888 to 1974. At the top of this thing, there's another person's picture, as you can see. Very, very awesome. I wish I could look some of these people up, but I am on my phone on this live stream, so I can't really look them up right now, fortunately. Caruso. I love how they put the old time photos on here. Filippo. 1900 to 1922, looks like. July 10th, 1904 to August 1st, 1958. It's not, I don't think the pictures are coming out too well on this live stream. Vincenzo, 1865 to 1935. I wonder if these are mom and dad on the bottom, and the top ones are the kids, or who these guys are. But Maria, 1875 to 1947. This is beautiful. beautiful one. I'm gonna try to step back and show you guys. There's curbs. It's like a small city in here. There's curbs in here, like a street, as you can see. So I got to watch where I'm stepping up in here too. Jeez. Let's walk down here, look at some of these. Some of these are incredible. Beautiful. And they are marked with numbers. Kind of hard to mistake these. Look at the pillar work here. Antoine, Lillian, Angelina. There's 3 people in here. It's hard to see on the sides. I'm on my phone here. There's an interesting stone over here. What's going on, Arthur? Finally, someone spoke. I had some people in here. No one's speaking. How you doing? Pisatello. Oh, I'm sorry, Amber, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Amber. I don't have my reading glasses on, so I just pulled it away from my face a little bit and I looked. How you doing? It's a family. George, Angelo, Grace, Sammy, Josephine, George, Mommy. As you can see, there's pictures. I can't zoom in anymore. Sorry, like I said, I didn't bring my reading glasses, and sometimes the text on the live streams when people make comments is very, very small, so I miss stuff. Scott, what's going on, Scott? Vince and Teresa are there, but I like how they have the little knick-knack cabinet there where I think you can open it and put stuff in it, I think. Alpha, what is up? If I'm not saying your names right, just correct me, or just don't hold it against me too bad, because I don't have my glasses. I usually have reading glasses that I wear. This is the old Italian cemetery in Colma, California. I can't get too close to these stones. I can only zoom in. Hell's House, what's up? Karen, what's happening? I don't want to be climbing on these. Just, you know, I'm sure you guys understand. I don't want to be climbing on these things, so I'm just going to have to try to, on some of these types, I'm going to have to zoom in on them. Hello from England. Well, hello back at you from California. Up by Colma, California, up by San Francisco here. As you can see. Now we're getting this live stream rolling. Now we're getting some people in here. This is what I like. Devotee, Victor, Maria, Joe and Bill and Rapolo, John C. and Clara. They all died in the early to mid 1900s. Oh, there's one in here at the bottom, 1981. Hoping you guys can enjoy these just as much as I am here. Just wanted to say, hey, what's going on, guys? I hope, thank you for coming in. I do appreciate you guys coming in and checking this out. It's up to you guys whether or not you want this to be a regular thing every week. It's kind of up to you guys. This is like an experimental thing for me. People seem to enjoy when I do the pre-recorded gravestone readings, and let's hope you guys enjoy this. Denevi family. If some of you guys could translate some of this stuff, because it is, we believe, in Italian. Luigi, 1896 to 1932. Giovanni, 1884 to 1939. Giambattista, 1891 to 1945. And Luisa, 1904 to 95. I got a fairly recent entry in here. And how are you, Karen? I'm sorry, I don't know if I acknowledged you by name, but how are you? This is one of the wonders of the San Francisco Bay Area. Over here in Colma, this is the Italian, they call it the old Italian cemetery. This is a whole, it's a couple different families here. On one side, Baldini. On the other side is Shippey. As you can see, the stones are split in half. You know, there's a Shippey. Each side has one or the other, but as you can see, the stones are split up. Anthony, 1907 to 1990. Mary, 1912 to 1999. Maria, 1909 to 2001. That's a pretty recent one right there. Ronald, 1934 to 1936. That's a child. I'll zoom in on the pictures in a minute. Joe, 1883 to 1951. Emily, 1872 to 1953. Thank you, Amber. Magdalena, 1882 to 1976. Can I zoom in on these anymore? I can't, unfortunately. I can just try to walk closer to it. But the picture in the very middle, the fourth one in from the left, that's a child's picture, so that was with that one. Now let's try, we're going to try to walk out into the actual cemetery where I can get closer to the stones. We'll try to walk. As you can see, this place is just massive. As you can see. I have the Find a Grave app where I can look at some of these people, but the thing is, I'm using the phone that I would do it on, so I can't look at people in live stream at the same time. Fortini is the name. Look at this. Wow, there's nothing really on this but the last name. And these awesome statues that are all around it. Oh, Carlo Fortini at the very top there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but let's walk around though. Some of these old-time stones, man. God, I can't even read this one. It is so, like, that's the name, whatever's on it, that's, I can't even make that out. But they've got some interesting pictures. It's hard, I don't know, these pictures aren't coming out too well. Let me see, let me try to zoom in on a picture, see if it comes out better. I'm on my cell phone, so we'll. What's up, Scott? How you doing? Dal Porto. You know the sad part about this is some of this Italian stuff on the stones. I'm Italian, but I don't speak it or read it or anything, so I guess I'm a disgrace. But you can see it because on my phone it looks kind of blurry, so I just wanted to make sure you guys could see this stuff real good. So we got Del Porto, Michelle and Armida. As I think it's 1874 to 1947, 1875 to 1958. Yeah, I'm Italian. Yeah. my Italian's friends are here. But yeah, we can't. My dad used to be able to speak it when he was a child, because that's what was spoken in his household. But then when he turned into grew up and it became an adult, he stopped using it, so he lost it. But he could still. He said he could still understand. He just can't speak anymore. I came here today because this is a very interesting place with a lot of cool stones, and I figured you guys would dig this place. Like these little tiny ones. This is like different. If anybody knows the meaning of the tiny ones, are these children or are these, I don't know offhand. Or they're just really small stones. Yeah, my father's Italian. My mother is a bunch of different stuff. So I guess I'm half. I'm half. Silvestri, Vito, and Joseph. Look at these guys. This looks like old-time gangster stuff right here. Anybody else I got in the room here? Hey, throw it out there. Say hi. Say something. Let's get the comments flowing in here. Look at these old time guys. This looks like straight gangster stuff right here. Oh wow. Goes to show you what the elements do to a stone after a while. I can't even make out anything on this. Antonio Landon is all I could see on the bottom there. But as far as going up the stone, it's rough, it's washed out big time. Here's a picture. And then up top, there's another, that's better. That one survived the elements, it looks like, a little bit better. It looks like the bottom one where I can make out 1894 to 1922 for Antonio. I can't tell if it's an N or a U. I think it's Antonio. Augusta, Gaia, and Vignali, Monferrato. Look at that. It's kind of hard to. You see the little what is this, moss on the stone? Or yeah. Let's go check out. Oh, this one is awesome right here. Hold on. Hold the phone, kids. I can't. Another one I can't make out, but look at the. Rose and Jacob. Oh boy. Faenzi, I think. I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to tell. 1918 to 19, and the Jacob Rose was 1918, I think, and then Jacob is 1923 or 22. But look at this. See, I'm looking around, I'm trying to find some cool stuff in here, which there's a ton of cool stuff all around, but Gaetano da Mare. $1918, and then it looks like it's kind of hard to make out there. Check out the picture. Oh wow, Francesco, kind of hard to make out. Damn. Yeah, this cemetery's got a ton of stones with pictures in them. This is like, well, this is like old time stuff. You know, it seems like the stones that are from like early 1900s and, you know, the 1800s, they put the pictures. Early to mid 1900s even. Interesting though, very interesting. I'm going to have, just so you guys know, I'm gonna pull this away from myself a little bit. I'm gonna go walk around in the next few hours and film stuff on my GoPro, and I'll be filming in 4K. So hopefully the videos I release in the next week or two from here are going to come out really well. I'm gonna do some pre-recorded videos from here. I may go through the mausoleum on a video too. We'll see. It's an old school mausoleum. It's really beautiful. But I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna start filming my regular pre-recorded vlogs. Thank you all so much for coming in, guys. You guys make me feel good. This was an awesome experience. If you guys want me to keep doing this, sound off in the comment boxes or sound off in the chat. But if you want me to make this a regular thing, we can do that. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Peace out.